Yeah, boy. There we go. All right, looks like we're live. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, boy. There we go. Okay. Now I am in the Zoom meeting here. Let's see what we're going to do here. We need to go here, and we need to go to here. I'll get it together here in a second, guys. Zoom gave me a little problem. That's the live and public, but we're going to turn this on. All right, there we go. Now, see here, we want to go here. I don't know who's watching or whatever. Let's see here, video details. I guess we go into, how do I get to the studio? Back, right, control room, there we go. Two lights, 4 concurrent viewers. All right, we finally got it figured out. Now, if you guys would like to join this meeting, I'll post a link. If you would like to come in and hang out with me for whatever reason. Basically what I'm doing, just sanding and buffing. It'll be a while. I figured that I can run this stream while I do this. So like I say, you can join this meeting if you'd like to. Ooh, where you going? Can't believe how many hours. If you'd like to join, I'll go ahead and post that link up there in the chat box. I think I used to do all this by hand. Buffing back when I was younger. All by hand. The reason I like this 3M77 or 3M77, this 3M Knesset is It's petroleum. You can actually see it melt the paint. Got gasoline in it. This is just the first rub out. It'll get two more, maybe more than that by the time it hits the nets next year. Big magnet. Get an idea. Okay. I had to make a headband cam so you can look and see where I'm looking. I did talk to someone tonight that said that they can. I talked to him on the phone. They definitely can hear the difference in the way things sound. So that tells me what I'm doing is going to be okay. If you guys can hear that, kind of got to use your senses. You got to use your feel, your sight, and your hearing. I'm debating whether to go to Harbor Freight and buy the table saw so I can build the cabinets, hey Jim, or just buy a tool kit. I got so much crap. Let's see what he says. It was good to speak to you. I wish you a Merry Christmas. And I'm concerned about you. And you're the most critical on that, so so I thank you for that. See my face in the black, but I can't look at my face in the white. So that'll come when I hit the 3,000 and 5,000 mark, probably. If it's done for 2,000, if not tonight, but this round I'll go with the 2,000 and then get the 5,000. Now, if anybody wants to join this meeting, let me know and I'll put in the link in the description box and you just click on it and come right in. Make sure you have your camera running and your YouTube turned off. Basically, this is like a Monday and Friday night hangout, but I haven't posted on Stunt Hangar, so if you want to join, let me know. And look at this. I do a sugar leaves where I get some light. Think of everything that might be on it in case I gotta get some more business. Okay. Near the bottom, I have. Stop it. Those fuselage a little bit. Now we should go on the other side. Yeah. Green. And, so. Yeah, you remember, it's on a real rough right there. It's sandy. Hey, Skip. Hard to understand in here. Okay, let me make sure that we got the audio set right. Okay, where you at? Well, audio settings. We don't want we want it on webcam. There we go. Check. All right, let's try that. So we got that. All right, well, how about that? All right, how's the audio now? Been so long since I used Zoom. Charles is the guy who's in charge of this, so I don't know what I'm doing. Definitely better. Okay, great. Yeah, see what was happening is I'm standing next to the microphone over here, but it was getting audio off the computer. Okay, one more time. Here's the deal. If you'd like to come in and join this meeting, let me know. I'll post a link in the chat box and you can come in and talk to me. Make sure you have your YouTube channel muted or closed. Oh, no problem. No problem, not at all. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a model airplane guy. I'm not a computer guy. Yeah, I did the software for Stunt Hangar. It only took me 15 years of trial and error to do that. That's why you don't see many updates or rearrangements of Stunt Hangar, because I ain't got the time for it anymore. You know, the reason why you see all these updates in Google and all that stuff is because they have to show that they're worth something. I'm worthless, so I'm not changing it. As a mechanic, you don't fix anything until it's broken. Stunt Hangar ain't broke, so we ain't fixing it. Sure, I'm glad I got that canopy fixed. Of course, I wouldn't have let it go screwed up. Now, how am I going to buff that? I don't know whether I want to buff it with a buffer or by hand. I'll try by hand first. Get some slime on there. Anybody want to join me or not? Got 5 viewers. One of you guys needs to come in and keep me company. Keep the show going. Oh, I can see this is a disaster ready to happen, these rings. So we'll take them off. No problem, Skip. It just would be easier if I had somebody to talk to. Wonder if this thing's lost any weight or gained. Because I weighed it right after it was painted. Be nice if it was back to 56.5. I think it's going to be just fine at 57. Have to stop by Shapers tomorrow and get some epoxy so I can glue the flaps on. If it wasn't going to be shitty weather, I could take it to Booter and fly it this week. But I ain't going out in the cold, and especially if it's going to snow. It's supposed to be a blizzard. Back 20 years ago, I think, when the isolated stunt contest started, that was my idea to do that. We did it on my birthday. What an idiot. But I wanted to keep tuned up during the winter. I was really into it. But I ain't going out in the cold anymore. I just can't take it. That Chernobyl green sure is nice, beautiful. Beautiful color. Thank you, Bob Brookins. Nobody will be able to get that color until they meet him. I had to call his number and see how his wife's doing. I think her name was Elaine. can't remember. I'll have to ask somebody first. Yeah, it's 57.5. I can wait on the scale and show you. One thing I don't lie about is weight. A lot of guys will lie about the weight. What's the weight of that airplane? Oh, it's 60. Shit, and it's 75 ounces. Usually the rule of thumb is 1 ounce per inch on these big airplanes. 60-inch wingspan, 60 ounces would be a sweet weight. Most of them end up 65 to 70. So we need to buff there some more. I can see some scratches. Buff and buff and buff. That'll come out in the higher numbered sandpaper. You remember, I told you I could have got away without that extra coat of clear. I have buffed them out from where it was. I just want a little extra sanding room so I could get it all out. Here's another secret. You see how there's some white splotches here? Don't keep pushing on the wheel. You'll burn it or rip the paper. So you got to get that off. That's dried up compound. Get it off one of two ways, the carnauba, or just add a little bit more and rub by hand to get it off. Then go back to the polisher. But if you keep going on that, you're asking for disaster. Yeah, I am. We shall see how it comes out. I wish I had some of that B25 silver. All I have is duplicolor. I have painted a whole airplane with Duplicolor, by the way. As long as you get the stuff that says contains toluene and ketones. Otherwise, it's enamel. And you definitely don't want to paint an airplane with enamel because the paint will just rub off. It'll just, even with the oil, I mean, you don't even have to get nitro on it. Rust-Oleum, on the other hand, I don't know what's in it, but it's an enamel, and it's hey, thank you, Skip, for the super chat. Merry Christmas. Good thing I got some more paper towels today. Of course, I knew I was going to be doing this. We knew we were going to do this today. See, if you look at this towel, you can see that white that I've got off of it. That's residue. And you really don't want to dig that residue into your finish. So keep it clear. I'm going to take this flap off and do it separate off the airplane. Now, I don't think you can see it, but we'll try. If you look right here at the cap strips, those cap strips turned out perfect. Perfect. That's what you're looking for. Yeah, Skip sent me a magazine. And it has my picture in it. Let's see here. Hey, he cut a page out of it. Servo page. Whatever, don't matter. Come on now. There we are. And there I am right there. Thank you for the magazine. I don't know how come I didn't get one of those. Probably because I was in it. I don't know, you guys, have you guys ever seen this article in Model Aviation about me? It was doesn't have my picture of my face, but has my airplane. Let's see, where'd it go? Here it is. Oop, over that way. That was my first attempt at scale. I got first in sport scale at Rodex and third at the Nats. Not too bad for never building a scale airplane. And I think I got hosed on, I should have been Grand National Champion, but scale guys are just as clicky as stunt guys. Thank you, Skip. That doesn't matter about the ad. I just wanted to have the magazine to prove that that airplane was in. Of course, I got the trophy too, but I would have liked to have a propeller. Maybe I'll hold off on winning one until I get a propeller again. That winning that pilot's choice is a hard thing to do. When I called and talked to Wendy and I told him that I finally won the pilot's choice, he said, "About time, you're in good company." I said, "Yeah, he's the guy that's won it the most." Sure like to see him come back. I mean, yeah, I know that he grates on some people, but that's just New Yorkers. That's just how they are. So what? Of course, me being a biker from California, ain't nothing new to me. Let's put a little heat on this skunk. I like my skunk work skunk. Lockheed skunk. Hope I didn't get in trouble for trademark infringement. Of course, I ain't selling these. I don't think they can do anything to me. Advertising. Free advertising. Yeah, a lot of labor in that airplane. Just probably just like this one. This one's just going to be about the same. Jim Lynch is one of the first guys to see that. I took it down to Paducah. That airplane's not new. That's an old airplane. The story on that airplane is I built it to look like the original Monado. And the original Monado had real small elevators. They were real narrow. And a long nose. Well, that has a long nose, and it had real small elevators, just like Tom's Monado. It didn't fly very well, so it hung on the wall for, I don't know, at least 5 years. I took it out a few times, but that plane was built in 2007. Was it 7? Maybe 14. I don't know. You have to go back and look on the stream because the canopy, whenever that was. Anyway, it's been a while ago. And so they were going to have a concourse award at Joe Nall. So I said, you know what? I'm going to fix this thing. And I was over at John's and I cut the elevators off of it, cut the hinges off, and made bigger elevators. and took it back and started flying it, and flew halfway decent. Still too long on the nose. And I had taken my Junar and that airplane to the Nats. And I think it was Dennis had a mission. I said, you know, I really don't know. Do I want to go for the pretty award or do I want to fly? Because there's no way I would have flown that airplane in the wind. It's just too long, turned too slow. I said, go for it. So I put it out there, and then I was committed. I did fly at one flight at the Nats, not in competition, before the competition. After I won the concourse, and I flew at one flight just to prove to everybody, yeah, it flies. But not very good in the wind. Too long and too slow. We're gonna do some building tomorrow. I gotta do a few errands, but we come on and then I can do my errand for an hour or two, do my errands. Then I'm gonna do a burnout build like I did for my 11-day Aries. Now, I know that was probably 2005. When I worked at Harley, we used to get from Christmas to New Year's off, 11 days. And it had to be before, but it was before the YouTube, before Stunt Hangar, because I didn't take any video of it. I did it all on Stuka Stunt, and it's gone. But I built an 11-day Aries from scratch, start to finish, finished to the point that I won the Spirit of 62 award at the next contest, which was the isolated contest. And I sold it to Dennis, and it had a PA 40 in it. I flew it. I think I got a second or a third. I don't remember. I'll have to look at the trophies. But in classic, but I don't know. I got two classic airplanes, two or three. I got three classic airplanes. I'm just not interested in classic. It's, I don't know. I think that I got a couple profile profile stunt first places, but I kind of lost interest in profile stunt too. But I'm going to have to get some interest in something besides this, because when you go to a contest and all you're bringing is an open airplane, let's say it's a week-long contest, well, the Nats even, you get to fly 4 flights at the Nats. $25 a flight is what it costs you. It's $100 to enter and $25 a flight. So I might as well get a profile going again to replace the one I lost at Huntersville, which was this airplane, only a profile. I lost that brand new Brian Gardner motor, being a dumbass, not tightening up the flap horn. Just overlooked it. First time that has happened since I've been flying. But shit happens, you know. If something's gonna go wrong, it will. Anyway, I need a profile and an N30 and a classic so that I can fly more than 4 flights. go to Cleveland and fly 2 flights when I could fly all weekend, like John. What the hell's his last name? Sorry, John, I know you're watching. I can't remember your last name. The guy who speaks Korean. Oh, shit. He was stationed in Korea. What the hell? Why can't I think of his name? Brain fart. Anyway, it becomes, his contest. He gets like 10 trophies. He flies 10 events and gets 10 firsts. So we got to compete against him. I've known him since SIG. We used to go to the SIG contest. That was, if any of you guys have never been to SIG, if they ever start that contest again, which I highly doubt, because I think Hazel's probably 100 now, and it's in her backyard on her runway. She no longer owns SIG. That's where I first met Roland McDonald. That was a good contest. I mean, a lot of fun. And you could go down in the factory and pick out wood. They won't let you do that anymore, but let's see, we've been on 47 minutes, so we got about 12 minutes left. Let's take a gander at this. We'll do a couple of close-ups so you get to see what I'm doing. Now remember, this is a 2000 sand out. This is not even a 5000 sand out yet. And she'll get shinier than that. Let me look on the computer here to see what it looks like. See, we'll sand this with 3000 and do the same thing again. And then I'll come back with 5000 and do it again. And she'll really pop then. But that's how you get your airplane shiny, by sanding. Elbow grease. It didn't look this good when it came off the paint stand today, but and there's another thing, this paint will have to season. What I mean by that, this paint is soft right now. That's basically why I start sanding now where a lot of people don't want to. But it's soft. When it hardens up in a month or two and you put that buffer on it, it really shines. Because yeah, this is shiny. But if you look at this shine, that's a hardened shine. It'll look just like that when it's done. This is a soft shine, and the Monado is a hard shine. But it takes a lot of work to get it there. See how you can see in the reflection on my Monado, you could see the boxes and stuff sitting on the table. We're not quite there yet on this because it's not hard, but it will be. The Monado's probably a 24-inch finish. You can't do a 36-inch finish in dope. It don't work. Unless you're like Kenny Stevens, and want to put a gallon of material on, it takes material to make that depth, to get that shine. And like the Monado and this airplane are only done with a quart of dope. And in this case, it's a quart and a pint. So, and that's all the dope that's on it. So if I include my color and my trim colors, it's 2 quarts of dope total. That includes the clear and the color, 2 full quarts of dope. And that's it. And that's a lot of paint. 2 quarts of dope is 8 ounces, but I did it in 7. Thank you, Skip. It is it's just a labor of love. Sit down and watch TV. That's why I don't normally stream while I'm doing this. I watch TV and sit and sand and rub and buff. And that's why I say, you know, I'll come back on when I make some progress. Well, I made a little headway today. We got the nose and one wing. Pretty much, it'll take a week of this just to get the first sand out done, and then in a month we'll do another sand out, and you know I'll do again and in another month, so 2 months, and then come just before the gnats I'll sit down and I'll detail it just like I did the Monado and fix all the buggers that I've dinged up. Uh-oh, we're streaming. Current bit rate is 718, lower than the recommended. Okay, whatever. Just close. I don't care. I can't fix it. I can't fix YouTube because I'm not an engineer there. Yeah. Need to make some more propellers, so I got a selection of props before we go out to the field. That's a Phelps propeller. I used to do the whole airplane by hand, no buffing, no buffer. Then I bought a car buffer and shit, it'll flip the airplane across the room if you catch the wing with it. So got that little one now. Trick is, and I can't express it enough, lay off the paint. There's no need for all that paint. It's just a lot of weight. More sanding, less paint. You get 1 quart. That's it. Of course, I cheated, like I said. I told you so. Now, do you guys want to see the scale to make sure I'm not lying? Set this up so we can get it. think I can get it so you can see the scale. Okay, let's see. Can we see the scale? See the numbers on it? I don't know if you can or not. $57.4. Can you see that? There we go. So 57.5 ounces. Went down a little bit, went down 0.10 or whatever. I remember how much that is. And it'll go down some more as I rub on it and sand on it, but yeah, it'll probably, by the time we get to the gnats, it'll probably be down to 57, which is fine. I think flying weight on my other one was 56 something, so. So we'll check the tip weight here. Got plenty of tip weight, and it might come down some more when I take some tip weight out, because I got a ½ ounce of tip weight in it. Usually I don't run that much. It doesn't take that much. It takes probably a ¼ ounce. But I put a ½ ounce in just to be safe. So if you look here, it's kind of flat looking. You can hear it too. So in order to get that to shine, we'll take the 2000 and sand on it and then run the polishing stuff on it. That sounds pretty aggressive. Let's get some 1000 on that. You hear how gritty that sounded? So to make it shine, we'll run some 1000, then 2000 on it. Open bays are tough. Stay off the edges. You don't think you can cut through the paper to 1,000 or 2,000 even, but you surely can. And everybody says, use a block. No, thanks. I'll use my fingers. I can feel it. Okay. What the hell's this? That's let's see if how much comes off of it. That's all clear coming up. That's a good thing. No. Coming up. Okay, let's listen to it. Smooth. Smooth. Okay, now let's hit it with 2,000. Smooth. I'd like to do this to a car, which I have done. So you can take the advice of some people and say that I never sand until it's cured, a week old or whatever. Or you just watch me do it. This paint is not even 1 day old. It was painted this morning and I'm sanding on it. Okay, I'll see if I can get a shot of this. As soon as I get it sanded here. Okay, let's get in here close. Don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but you see the shine on this one and how this one is flat? That's how you want the whole thing. This one's pretty close. It doesn't have any spots in it, but this one here still has a couple spots in it. There's a shiny there, and it's a little shiny right there. You want it completely flat like that. So we'll hit it a little bit and then hit it with the polisher. I'm not going to get that out, that's too deep. But you won't see it when it's polished. Now I want you to pay attention to what this airplane looks like today, because in a week when I come back and bone it out and do this again, it'll really pop. Because the dope will be hard, or not completely cured, but it'll be harder. And see how I got most of those shinies out of there? Okay, let's put the polish on it and see what it looks like. It's not really polish, it's compound. It's 3M Finesse. This bottle's about $30, just a pint. Don't ask me why, I have no clue. What, they're really proud of it. You can use McGuire's polishing compound, and it works okay. Oh, and I was telling you about that Cletus McFarland stuff. The Sam spray wax with ceramic. Just buy yourself some Carnauba wax, $7 as opposed to 25. But I'm willing to try anything. I'll tell you what works really good is Brasso. Oh, wait a minute, it's not Brasso, it's those wads. What the hell do they call that stuff? It's for cleaning brass. Comes in a can. Got wadding in it. Made for metal, but it will polish paint. Okay, let's get give it the business. And one thing I never tried that might work really good is plastic polish, because dope is plastic. Starting to dry out. Give it the business. We've been on over an hour. Well, I guess you guys don't want to join me in this chat session, so. Of course, I didn't post a link on Stunt Hangar. It's get a little smudge to get that off. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna need another towel. Shit, time for a new towel. These blue shop towels are the best for polishing paint. Absolute best. Don't believe that crap about microfibers and whatever. Take it from somebody who does it. This is the best. They're pretty pricey, about $2.50 a roll or whatever the hell they are. But they don't eat the paint up. Some of them other shop towels, these are the Scott shop towels, but some of them other shop towels will absolutely grind the paint. I mean, I got a spot there I need to repair. Put a little, we'll sand it flat first, and then either put a dot of red on it or airbrush on it. Same with the orange right there, a little spot of orange. But I got 6 months, actually 5, to get it ready. That's why I say start your airplane for next year, the month or the day after the Nats. I get all these ideas from the Nats, and I watch the airplanes fly and look at what guys have done for paint schemes and shapes and stuff. And I just get excited. I go, well, like when I came back from the Worlds in 2004, I had to build all them Thunderbolts. I just loved it. I go, I'm going to build some of them. And there were no plans at that time for that airplane. It didn't matter. I was going to get her done. Don't need no stinking plans. All right. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the super chat, Skip. Really appreciate it. Goes a long ways to help the channel. I'll be back tomorrow. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.